The committee study of the Central Intelligence Agency's Detention and Interrogation Program is a report compiled by the bipartisan United States Senate Select Committee on Intelligence about the Central Intelligence Agency's Detention and Interrogation Program and its use of torture during interrogation in U.S. government communiqués on detainees in CIA custody. The more than 6,700-page report, including 38,000 footnotes, details the history of the CIA's detention and interrogation program and the committee's 20 findings and conclusions. On December 9th, 2014, the SSCI released a 525-page portion that consisted of key findings and an executive summary of the full report. It took more than 5 years to complete. The full unredacted report remains classified. Today's summary: Abu Faraj Al Libi, subjected to the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques prior to Department of Justice Memorandum on U.S. obligations under the Convention Against Torture. On May 2nd, 2005, when Abu Faraj Al Libi, Al-Qaeda's chief of operations, was captured in Pakistan, the Office of Legal Counsel had not yet issued the three aforementioned May 2005 legal memoranda. CIA officers described Abu Faraj Al Libi's capture as the most important Al-Qaeda capture since Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. Shortly after Al Libi's capture, the CIA began discussing the possibility that Abu Faraj Al Libi might be rendered to U.S. custody. On May 2005, 4 days before the rendition of Abu Faraj Al Libi to CIA custody, Director of Counterterrorism Robert Greiner asked CIA Director Porter Goss to send a memorandum to the National Security Advisor and the Director of National Intelligence, informing them of the CIA's plans to take custody of Abu Faraj Al Libi and to employ interrogation techniques if warranted and medically safe. On May 24, 2005, the White House informed the CIA that a National Security Council Principals Committee meeting would be necessary to discuss the use of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques on Abu Faraj Al Libi, but the travel schedule of one of the principals was delaying such a meeting. CIA Director Goss instructed CIA officers to proceed as planned, indicating that he would call the principals individually and inform them that if Abu Faraj Al Libi was found not to be cooperating and there were no contradictions to such an interrogation, he would approve the use of all of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques other than the waterboard, without waiting for a meeting of the principals. Abu Faraj Al Libi was rendered to CIA custody at Detention Site Orange on May 2005 and transferred to Detention Site Black on May 2005. On May 2005, CIA Director Goss formally notified National Security Advisor Stephen Hadley and Director of National Intelligence John Negroponte that Abu Faraj Al Libi would be rendered to the unilateral custody of the CIA. Director Goss's memorandum stated, quote, should Abu Faraj resist cooperating in CIA debriefings and pending a finding of no medical or psychological contradictions to interrogation, I will authorize CIA-trained and certified interrogators to employ one or more of the 13 specific interrogation techniques for which CIA recently reviewed 2 signed legal opinions from the Department of Justice, Office of Legal Counsel, that these techniques, both individually and used collectively, are lawful, end quote. The memorandum from Director Goss described Abu Faraj Al Libi as holding the third most important position in Al-Qaeda and playing a leading role in directing Al-Qaeda's global operations, including attack planning against the U.S. homeland. Abu Faraj Al Libi was also described as possibly overseeing Al-Qaeda's highly compartmented anthrax efforts. On May 2005, 1 day after Al Libi's arrival at Detention Site Black, CIA interrogators received CIA headquarters approval for the use of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques on Abu Faraj Al Libi. CIA interrogators began using the enhanced interrogation techniques on Abu Faraj Al Libi on May 28, 2005, 2 days before the Office of Legal Counsel issued its memorandum analyzing whether the techniques violated U.S. obligations under the Convention Against Torture. The CIA interrogated Abu Faraj Al Libi for more than a month using the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques. On a number of occasions, CIA interrogators applied the enhanced interrogation techniques to Abu Faraj Al Libi when he complained of a loss of hearing, repeatedly telling him to stop pretending he could not hear well. Although the interrogators indicated that they believed Al Libi's complaint was an interrogation resistance technique, Abu Faraj Al Libi was fitted for a hearing aid after his transfer to U.S. military custody at Guantanamo Bay in 2006. Despite the repeated and extensive use of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques on Abu Faraj Al Libi, CIA headquarters continued to insist throughout the summer and fall of 2005 that Abu Faraj Al Libi was withholding information and pressed for the renewed use of the techniques. The use of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques against Abu Faraj Al Libi was eventually discontinued because CIA officers stated that they had no intelligence to demonstrate that Abu Faraj Al Libi continued to withhold information, and because CIA medical officers expressed concern that additional use of the enhanced interrogation techniques may come with unacceptable medical or psychological risks. After the discontinuation of the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques, the CIA asked Abu Faraj Al Libi about UBL facilitator Abu Hamza Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti for the first time. Abu Faraj Al Libi denied knowledge of al-Kuwaiti. End summary. In 2016, the Periodic Review Board initial hearing at Guantanamo Bay wrote this summary conclusion regarding Al Libi. Quote, "We lack information on Al Libi's intentions for a potential post-detention, although he has indicated an interest in living in Libya, Saudi Arabia, or Qatar. This lack of information, of course, also precludes any recommendation of this release. As those compiling the summary also noted, in addition to his extensive historical network of extremist contacts, members of Al Libi's extended family are known to have varying levels of involvement in terrorist activities and probably could facilitate efforts by him to re-engage if he chose to do so."